We set the trends in the script.
Absolutely. You are, you have been, you will be under the groove.
Snip this glue, get in the zone, because we got to go do something. So that's what we did. And I'm going to be honest with you, I used to like it. You got people from the east and the west and different places, you know, to come over and groove with us.
Was Hoover grooving some part of Hoover? You know, never met a Hoover groove.
Never met
Me and you was never in my life. But
A part of what was called the Bonzella Crips.
Hoover ain't started no Hoover groove. And we hit that hand moving on you, walking in your house.
Wait, do that again.
Hit that hand moving on you, that messed up your whole party. You are, you have been, you will be under the groove. Story head. And you here from Vegas, man. We appreciate you coming, man. You showed up, man, front and center. We appreciate that. There's a cautionary tale. And that should exist, or that should be expounded upon to those who are coming up behind us, not really understanding what this shit really entails. What's really on the road is get at. What can you impart to them, bro?
On a positive note, you know, you want my advice to give somebody who's not in game?
Hey, man.
I wouldn't wish it to nobody. You dig what I'm saying? Because number one, you know, ain't no pension to this shit. Ain't no retirement to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't teach it to my grandkids, none of my kids. I'm always scared for my grandkids and kids to get caught up in this.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you from. You know, the
Yes,
lifestyle is not something to play with. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's a life and death situation, or doing life in prison. You know what I'm saying? I've been in and out of prison, man. I've been doing life on an installment plan.
The whole installment.
You know,
layaway. We've been doing layaway.
Right. Yeah.
Man.
You know, and you go through all these rough changes. Your kids grow up not knowing you really. You get out of jail, you got to build new relationship with your kids and all that. You know what I mean? I don't wish this on nobody. You
Leave
know
it
what I'm
alone.
saying? So, but we stuck through it. We went through it. We blessed to sit here and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But
us talking about it, though, I think is an inroad or an avenue into lacing those coming behind and say, man, look, you know what I mean? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Us talking about it right now is like saying to them, man, look, man, okay, we laugh and talk a whole lot of time, but there's some real setbacks to this. Get out.
Man, I've been to over 100 funerals in my life.
Come on, homie.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, homie.
I had 4 album books with nothing but caskets.
Stacks. Stacks of obituaries.
I had to let that go. Like, what am I holding on to? You know, you have to change, man. You know, it's more things to life than to get into this. You know, we done already made it to a retirement age.
And we're you know what I'm saying? We're fortunate.
Now it's homies dying of, you know what I'm saying? They're not getting killed, but they just dying of natural cause. You know? And me myself, I'm tired of going to funerals. I'm tired. You know? Yeah.
Who can't be tired?
I lost a lot of my loved ones.
And I don't care where you from.
Including
what he
brother.
just said make all the sense in the world.
Know the whole thing about it all, man, when you have family members from different sets. You know, when you start realizing that, man, like, man, I'm finna go over there and put in some work. Your mind tell you, what if I shoot my cousin?
What if my people over here?
Own family.
Yeah.
It didn't happen,
my
bro.
people over here.
You know what I'm saying? And then now you got to worry about, man, even on our side, you know, you might shoot a homie cousin.
Golly. Cause the homie hanging out over
now
there.
You got
with
an
them.
inside man want to get you.
Yeah.
And you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make no sense really no more. My whole point.
Yes, sir. There
You know what I'm saying?
Let them know,
because
man.
we all connected, like you say.
Yeah.
We all connected in family some kind of way.
So there's that. And trust me, that's all the caution in the world you need. All you had to do is listen to what he said and listen to what the homie's gonna say when it's their turn to talk about caution and shit. Atonement.
That's
how have you atoned for your life, man, what you did in the past, you know, today. You got grandkids. I heard you say that.
mix.
You don't want them in this. How your tone? How heavy your
I
tone?
get them into different things, man. I spend time with them, show them, you know, how to use their hands, you know, show them how to build, show them how to do something positive,
Lost
constructive.
skills.
You know what I'm saying?
Lost skills,
yeah.
man.
Even if they don't want to do it, I expose it to them, you know, because I lay brick and block for a living. You know what I'm saying? That's my livelihood. I'm in trade. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I try to give back like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the best thing I could do. You know, and if I see him going down the wrong track, I'll be like, hey man, come here. Pull up your pants.
Come on, man.
What you doing? You know, stop talking like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be seeing little 7-year-old kids, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's on the dead homies. I'm like, what the
hell you talking about?
I'm like, who they parents? You know,
at 7, who didn't die?
Let
You
my
knew.
kids say no shit like that.
Yeah.
You ain't even old enough to have no
Dead
homies.
homies. It's 7.
You know what I'm saying? But you hear that, man. You hear that in these kids these days, man. I be like, wow, you know.
That shows us though something's wrong.
Wow.
That shows us that something's wrong.
What
something's wrong in our community.
Well,
we need to figure out what that is so we can correct it.
Well, it's the politics of they was bred into a community and it was like a tribal thing, and it's something that just can't, you know what I mean?
No, they see it on TV, bro.
Hey man, listen.
And then
they
things
see it on TV. They ain't got to learn in their home.
They
ain't got said in the house.
Yeah, they watch it on YouTube.
YouTube,
no,
TikTok, Instagram.
No, that's Fortnite. That Fortnite.
My son was like 5 years old. I said, son, I don't want you to bang, but if you bang, you know where you're gonna be from, huh? He said, where? I said, where? He said, my daddy said. I said, give it up. So he gave it up. So I get locked up. He go to Baby Duck and Tiny Dirt Rock. My daddy said, put me on. Which I didn't say that.
Yeah. Wow.
So they tell him, who's your daddy? He say Bobcat. They said, no, who's your mom? He said, Shonda. They said, come back the next day. He came back the same day. So he Tiny Bobcat from the set with the business too. Yeah.
How you feel about that, Bob?
Yeah.
How you feel?
Well, I mean, I said that because that way I can look over.
Knowing what you know.
Huh?
Knowing what you know.
Well,
going through what you've been through.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to change because I want him to be from my set. That way I can look over him instead of him being somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to be close where you can.
Exactly. Yeah.
But for me, and I'm gonna get back to you here right quick. I always envision this, man, for my seed, so to speak.
Yeah.
Elevate, man.
Yeah.
Don't do what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I done that.
Right.
You cannot overcome what I did.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not bringing nothing new to the table.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's always been my expression.
But check this out, Buck.
You feel me?
I didn't want him to bang, but I know he's gonna be from somewhere else. So that's why I had to snatch him. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying though, in conjunction to that is this. Okay, you're gonna be from the set, but you're gonna be a whole different type of Hoover motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a school motherfucker. You're gonna be one of them dudes, man. Motherfucker, in 5 years, in 10 years, we're gonna be able to come get you, and you're gonna go to court for somebody. You're gonna help us establish a business, corporate law, whatever, whatever. But you're a Hoover, born and raised. That's what I mean, homie.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by Hoover shit.
Yeah.
Don't do. That's backwards.
Yeah.
Don't do what I did because you're not bringing nothing new to the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't brought nothing new to the groove.
Yeah.
Nothing. And it's always to elevate. That's Hoover to me, homie. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
When I listen to our history, I listen to how homies got out. They elevated the game. The motherfuckers had to keep up. You know, while the homies is grooving.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers try to catch up. We grooving.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My seed should not do what I did. They should understand when they dropped them, we got them, or when they born or whatever. Here's our groove. Now they know.
Yeah.
They're elevating this groove
But
because
when
they got them lessons.
But when they see, we could tell the kids what we don't want them to do, but they fascinated by you things like, when they come around and they see my daddy got like, everybody go to you, everybody speaking to you, and giving you your salutations.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
you're a star, so to speak.
A celebrity, I mean, when you anybody, you I mean, when you a
but
star,
I think
everybody
too, though,
know
BC,
that.
I think too, though, in terms of that,
Don't forget about the other part.
what's
That
that?
target too.
Yes.
Hey, I got
But I'm gonna tell you how you minimize that in terms of how we raise them.
yeah.
Like I said, we got to bring them. See, I'm just saying, bro. For me, you know, and how I got it, and my understanding of this, how we did shit is one thing. How they do shit is another. Like I said, they don't do what I did.
Yeah.
You elevate the game. You elevate the game, and the motherfucker ain't gotta know this.
Yeah.
Cause your groove ain't really what you trying to elevate to. It's not. It's this, but you don't attach it to that. You feel
No,
me?
what I wanted to do, I'm different. I'm a little different.
I'm just saying.
I wanted to be prideful. For
No,
them to know.
homie, it's only that when you reach, when you acclaim, when you reach that accomplishment, you say this Hoover,
Hey,
motherfucker.
I got a question for my OG, TS, Tony
Yeah.
Stacy. Who started Hoover, homie? Who started Hoover?
Come on in the camera, bro.
Okay.
Come on. Can you get that bed?
Yeah. I always
Bobcat
wanted to know that.
He asked me a question.
Yeah.
No, Bobcat, because I'm not through. I'm ahead. I ain't through with you though, bro.
Yeah.
I got one more thing to hit you up with.
No.
Bobcat.
Hey, bro.
Who started Hoover? He asked you.
Like I was saying on Kill Mack video, when no grooves would never go on Kill Mack video, but I didn't give Kill Mack the name at that time. But Hoover Joe point blank.
Okay.
I go to my grave to death.
Yeah.
Ain't no Hoover Groovers started no Hoover Crips.
Yeah.
Hoover Joe Stanley started the Hoover Crips where all the Hoover blocks is claiming Hoover.
Yeah, that's the homie that's been on the pod, right?
Yeah, he was the first one.
Okay.
That's the love one.
Yeah,
Hoover Joe,
okay.
period. Nobody
Hoover
coming
Joe.
for him.
Yeah.
It been a myth out for many years, damn near 30 years. They think I started Hoover. I didn't start Hoover. I joined Hoover.
Yeah.
Just
Under Joe.
Yeah.
Get out was solid.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who started it, him or Bam. You know.
No. Look,
Yeah.
that's
Don't
one
get
thing.
it twisted, bro.
That's one thing I want to clarify, man. So
that's another podcast, you know.
Yeah,
that, right?
but so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, you give Big Bam the credit for starting A-Trey. Who started Hoover? Period.
Yeah.
It's Hoover Joe.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everything comes
that was
from
my
Hoover
question right there.
Straight up.
Period.
My question.
So Head, I'm back to you in the last one. Like I say, this podcast is predicated on 4 phases: the Hoover story, cautionary tale or existence, atonement, and the last one is who's the real enemy, Head?
The real enemy is lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Ignorance.
That's the real enemy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
what you mean?
When you gain knowledge, you'll start seeing that all these dudes that from other sets ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been places, I'm sure y'all done been places with dudes.
Yeah.
When you get to a mutual ground of respect, you see what I'm saying? You can be from wherever, right?
Yeah.
You can be from wherever.
That was new.
That's deep.
You can be right there with a neighborhood.
I've heard
it all.
You can be right there, bro.
Yeah.
And y'all have a mutual ground of respect for each other. You dig what I'm saying?
So
how is he the enemy?
The enemy is what, Head?
Lack of knowledge.
That's new.
Yeah,
that's the first.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Lemons Hoover. That's the first.
Yeah.
Not having the ability to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, because
and how do we
right now in this whole thing, we got little homies out there, man, getting knocked down, knocking people down, you know what I'm saying? But I see these OG dudes, bro. And I even see some of the young dudes, man.
Yeah.
And when they see me, they say, "What's up, Head, my nigga?"
Yeah. Oh,
I'm like,
what's up, OG?
Oh, what's up, OG?
Yeah.
He said, man, you much love, respect for you, homie. And these dudes, they could be 111, block Crips.
But then they're gonna try to chip your people.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. It's it's about I can't really speak on the young crowd, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I think right quick, let me jump in there right quick with this segue. Yeah. I think that's still our responsibility. We gotta stop saying that.
No, what I mean by that is what they got going out there. I don't know what they got going out there as far as why they beefing now. Why they beefing now? Who did what?
But we need to speak up in terms of our young homies, and say, okay, good, we understand that.
Yeah.
That was our shit before it was yours. We're telling you, we're willing to look at shit a different way to communicate now, so that we eliminate this get down that y'all in now. And I just think that's something we supposed to do.
It's gonna. You're right. It's gonna
I
take
told
something.
some of the little homies. They say, "Big homie, you're right."
That's something
you're right.
Yeah. This is our fight. We created this.
Yeah.
But let me just say this. That's what I'm saying. Coming out of public. But anyway, A lot of OGs need to step up.
Thank you.
But you got a lot of
Straight up.
OGs, straight dope fiends and shit.
Yeah,
that's true, too.
Look, if you
Yeah.
post, look,
Don't
you
respect.
Yeah.
That's true. All right.
Look, but the ones who's not on dope, is
Thank
still
you.
living.
Mhm.
A lot
Thank
of
you.
OGs, they silence condone the violence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't
Right,
they're not
right,
understanding that you
right.
still are obligated. You are still
Right.
part of this, and you still have to sacrifice, especially if you saying this where you from.
Yeah.
This is our job.
Yeah.
They need all this young generation needs all the help they can get.
Right.
They this look, bro. This whole I don't want to get into it. This whole hemisphere, the whole world is off balance. The whole equilibrium.
It's all balanced.
Yeah.
Totally off
Yeah,
balance.
it's not in alignment.
Fools is out of control
Yeah.
out here. The
Yeah.
kids, the adults, the
Yes,
we
sir.
got. You know, I used to back in the days when I was in prison. I used to blame everything on the when I first went into the
On the
prison
system.
on the young
Everybody-
generation.
yeah,
No, I
right,
don't
yeah,
do that
yeah,
no more.
right.
Yeah.
You got young fools, you got old fools, you got fools in between.
Right.
Man. And man, this shit is out of control. Like I tell you all the time, but I want to say it again and again. Man, we in a state of
Emergency.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
getting right.
You say Armageddon. I said earlier we're at war.
Yeah.
And we don't even realize we're at war, man.
Man, the shit
Yeah.
that's going on
Yeah.
right now
Yeah.
is totally out of fucking control in this
Yeah.
world right now, man. I'm telling you, man, when we break up, man, y'all.
Cat,
That's
thanks sir,
TMI.
too much.
Yeah.
So, Cat, again, it's the 4 phases.
Yeah.
You told your story,
Yeah.
and I ain't get all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get all of it here, but you know, I'm hoping we're gonna do this again.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, man, there's the Hoover story,
Yeah.
and that's your experience, your story.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a cautionary tale. There's the atonement and who's in. And so, what's your cautionary tale? Your existence, cautionary that you can share with motherfuckers that are listening, individuals who are listening that are young and even old. What can you give them, man? What can you impart to them?
I mean, stop killing. I mean, I can't say that, but stop getting into it with the blacks. You know what I'm saying? Just try to come together. You know,
Yeah.
for the kids.
For what reason?
Because we don't need to be doing it. We don't. We need. We don't need to be doing it. We need to stick together. You know.
This lifestyle, how has it panned out for you? What have you accomplished? What have you gotten from this? And I
Not a
love to
damn
say,
thing.
I love to say like
Yeah,
you love.
not a damn thing.
What we got? Can I go? Is there a corner on 112 where you own something?
Nope, not a damn thing. Like I said.
What about the homies?
Yeah.
Can we go ahead to some you got over there? You own it?
Nope.
Mack, you own it? So what can we tell them, man? In terms of, hey, man, wait a minute. This ain't really all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
You know, how do we deal with that?
You see the Mexicans buying up everything.
Everything.
I mean, why the blacks can't
That's
stick
because
together?
they have a
Structure.
form of
Yeah.
unity.
Yeah.
That's
And respect
structure.
for one another as a people. You
They
see,
got necessarily
that's what we
respect
gotta
each
get
other.
first
They respect the
Respect
ownership of
for
shit.
each other as a people.
Yeah.
That's what we got to get to first.
Let's stick together.
You know what I'm saying?
So, and I don't mean cut you off, BC. Good. I need to.
Yeah.
So, that I'm asking you about what can you tell them in terms of being cautious of this lifestyle? What can you tell them that's gonna be helpful to them, bro? That's what That's what I'm asking.
Shit. Get a job. Shit. I can't really say. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Because these little knucklehead.
They're already
you took-
accustomed to a
you-
life.
They're already
You tell them something.
What,
Something's
condition?
going in and
Yeah.
out. You know.
conditioned.
Like
From
you
one
said,
ear and out the other. You know.
Yeah, they conditioned. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, there's that, man. Hey, man, get together, man. Y'all, it's bigger than what y'all think. Find some type of employment. Get the money right. You know what I'm saying?
go to school, get
Go to school,
educated,
do what you got to do.
learn a trade.
There's that. Now, in terms of atonement, have you atoned for the life you lived? What have you corrected or gave back? Because you and me, we from the same generation.
Yeah.
We did a lot of damage.
Uh-huh.
We contributed to a lot of bullshit, homie.
Yeah.
The same little homies that won't listen to us, they're getting down like that because of us.
Yeah.
What you tell them? What can you say, man? Just start, just to chip away at this thing they got encased, their heads encased in, that they ain't hearing us. What can we start to tell these cats, man? these young dudes?
Well,
You know, atonement. What are you doing, man?
I mean, put them things down and just try to get along, you know.
What have you done? You got grandkids?
About 12 of them.
All right. What do you do with them? How do you lace them? Do you train them, lace them, school them, make them conscious? See, that's atonement. When you talk to them like, hey man, I'm pop.
Yeah.
Don't do what the fuck I did. Listen, nah, you know what I mean? You know, in a sense and in a way, that's redemption. You trying to give back, you're trying to build. And I know you have these conversations with your babies.
Yeah.
These your babies, man. What you tell them?
You know, don't be like me, you know.
Don't be like me.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Elevate this shit.
Yeah.
Elevate this shit.
Yeah.
So that's atonement. And like I say, there's 4. And the last one, yours was the first. I swear to God, I never heard that before.
Yeah.
Who's the real enemy? Who's the real enemy, bro?
Real enemy?
Who's your real enemy?
Yourself.
Why you say that?
Because you know what I'm saying, you can better yourself, and I really you really don't want me to say what I want to say.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
Here's the opportunity to do this. It's a platform for that, brother. Here's a platform for that, brother. That's why you here.
The Mexicans and the whites.
All right.
Mexicans
All right.
and the whites. And the police.
All right. And so you got to stand on that square, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's our enemy.
Because I'm of that mindset too.
Yeah.
But there's more than one conception I have about who's my enemy. Bro just said ignorance and knowledge. I'm with that too. I'm with the police. I'm with the establishment and how the government treat us. You know what I'm saying? Other people treat us like this because the government been doing this to us. And we've been accepting it and allowing it. You know what I'm saying? The real enemy is myself because I can't get past my own ignorance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not asking the question.
Yeah.
And I want brothers to know Hoovers. When we come on here, hey man, know what the fuck we talking about.
Yeah.
Speak it, homie. Speak it. Cause we gotta stand on that square.
Yeah.
We gotta stand. I was my own worst enemy. Then I had the government, the system.
Yeah.
You know, I had racism. You know what I mean? Man, I had all kind of shit, man. I didn't know how to deal with. I didn't know how to deal with to the point where, man, I can get off my back, man, so I can function as a human being. You know? Real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit. Who's the real enemy, man? It's a whole lot of shit. And we got to understand this shit, man, in order to get to the point where we can realize, well, man, I'm not that motherfucker against me. I understand what it is. And as a result of that, my understanding, I know how to combat. I know how to combat any motherfucker coming at me. Because I'm in the know about me. You dig? That's all I'm saying. So, hey, man. All y'all that's listening, this is what it is, man. This is phases, man. It's these phases we go through. That we got to know we going through. So we can speak on some shit. So we can understand when motherfuckers are attacking us. So we can understand when we're at war. And it don't look like it, but it's war.
It's worse than war.
Armageddon. The homie said Armageddon.
The U2 and Tutsi rebels in Africa, man. You know what I'm saying?
Genocide,
man. You know what I'm saying? The lack of education. You know what I'm saying?
Little Mack.
Yes, sir.
You gave your whole story.
Yeah.
Not in its entirety. Because I know you. You know, we got a whole lot to talk about. What can you tell the people, man, the young homies especially, and not just Hoover homies, but just young motherfuckers.
Everybody across the board, man. You know what I'm saying? Across the board, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to it.
The process, man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, you know what I'm saying? You got your feet in the water. You got your feet in the water. You know what I'm saying? The first thing you got to do is respect your decisions. Your decision. You know what I'm saying? Because the consequences of your decisions, you know what I'm saying? When your homeboys got you on your best, when you thinking your shoes are shined up right and stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you get cuffed up, man, you know that man in that black dress, ain't playing no game. That's one thing. Then I'm talking about the economic impact report. the economic impact report, where every time I listen to somebody they saying, oh, these certain people are buying up this or buying up that. Well, you know what I'm saying? They were saying people we giving our money to when we spend that fast food instead of cooking something at the house sometimes.
Right.
We got to stop.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I mean? If we didn't spend so much of the time in that cell, the kids that we talking about that got these ways that we don't like and all that stuff, if you raise me, then you would have me laced up under your ways. I seen the homie.
There's a caution in our everyday life, how we live it.
The caution.
In every aspect of our life, there's a caution to our existence.
The caution, with the cautions to it, you know what I'm saying? I was raised, man, young, man, you know what I'm saying? And my dude, man, Quack, you know, man, about the ABCs, you know what I'm saying? And you see, a lot of people had to learn their ABCs. You feel me? And that, you know what I'm saying, meaning the attitude, their behavior, and their conversation, how you address a person. You could be every person I see in the street, man, you know what I'm saying? I know who we be seeing people, man, but I don't gotta go at you like that, man, because I already know who your people is, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't at that like that. We ain't trying to be at that like that. But if you know what I mean, if it be that, then you know what I mean, hey, you know what I mean, we raised a certain way, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to tell nobody, you know what I mean, this is a man in you. Be a man. Be your own man too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Your manhood. You gotta respect that, man, because time is in that glass. They got a movie. The name of it is Time. In Time. Watch it and see how you waste your time.
In Time. Watch that movie.
That movie.
So that's cautionary in terms of, you know, let motherfucker, man, this is really what it is, because it's there's a caution.
Yeah.
Every step of the way we take, every step we take, you know, in life, man, there's something there's a caution for every step we take.
Mm-hmm.
Redemption, atonement.
Atonement.
How have you atoned for your life, man?
Or
do you atone? Have you atoned?
I fully, you know what I'm saying, haven't really addressed whether or not, you know what I'm saying, I atone myself correctly, you know what I'm saying.
We ain't got that yet. Yeah.
I like to more or less, you know what I'm saying. I'm on board, man. I'm on a team, man. You know what I'm saying. And I'm like, I always came into this as a team player, man. You know what I'm saying. I ain't went out here with the intent of, you know what I'm saying. I thought we was coming to have fun, so I want us to have fun. And I like a lot of these originals and G's, man. You know what I'm saying. I want everybody, grandkids and babies, to be able to have fun, man, and be able to breathe out there, man. We dictate the pace, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let these kids breathe. Let these kids breathe, man. You know what I'm saying?
Help them to breathe.
Let us breathe, man. Let us breathe. Let Africa breathe one more time, man. Come on, man. Why we can't wear our dashikis and beat our
afro?
Yeah, our afros. You know what I'm saying? And the queens, man, the sisters,
real
bro. The
shit.
sisters
The
looking at us, bro. The
sisters, man,
sisters looking at us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
shit.
Come on, man. One of the sisters was
Real
speaking
shit.
on it, bro, about, you know what I'm saying, one of the ways they got to stop us from macking up there. They said the sisters, they clamped down and stopped letting the nigga get that motherfucking pussy. Then, you know what I'm saying, these niggas had some act right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He said motherfucking straight
I
quick.
said, I mean, I'm just setting up it, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, like, but the thing, more or less, a lot of them dudes, man, you know what I'm saying, when you waste your time, don't waste your time without picking up a book, man. Do a little reading sometime. You know what I'm saying? Because your brain gonna need that exercise.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
cold muscle, ain't it?
Yeah, you got to exercise it. You know what I'm saying?
It's cold muscle.
You know what I mean?
So there's that, and now, like I asked Head and I asked Cat, who's the real enemy? Lil Mack.
Lil Mack is the enemy. Lil Mack is the real enemy.
How so?
Because, you know what I'm saying, my decision-making process sometimes been distorted, and anything that I did, you know what I'm saying, you know.
Hello.
I you know what I mean? I got, you know what I mean? I got punished for it, you know what I'm saying? I did that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I wish I had the magic hand to reverse the hands of time, you know what I'm saying? Because I could bring.
Change?
We all do.
Yeah, I change. I bring back my homeboys and, you know what I'm saying, some of the people, and I reverse.
Would you change you?
Me, man, I love me, man, you know what I'm saying? I love me, you know what I'm saying? But
change you. All right.
Me, I probably would I would have tuned up. Me, I recently started, you know what I'm saying, trying to tune up me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Rome wasn't built in one day, you know what I'm saying? And some of the me that I don't like about me, that was the fun days. You know what I'm saying?
regrettable now, but
Right.
hey,
You
had
know
a
what I'm
whole
saying?
lot of fun. I get it.
Yeah. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because you know what I mean. I at one more
If I
last
could go
time. You
back
know what I'm
and
saying?
change time.
If I
Hey, Duck, come on in here. Hey, Cat, let
Yeah.
him get that seat, cause I want to
Yeah.
get that Duck right now.
Yeah.
I got 4 questions for you, Duck. And you spoke a little bit on your history. Lamb Deuce, Lay Low,
Yeah.
Hoover, Crip. What about something? What can you give to people, man, who are listening about what the cautionary existence or tell, that late this on this road, man? What can you tell them?
Well, as I mentioned earlier today, our big brother, our comrade, our loved one, Tony Stacy, a brother who I met in prison, and I was his young homeboy. He brought to my attention, and I'm not ashamed to look him in his eyes and tell him today, when I first met him, the first thing that came out of his mouth was good, but I seen sorrow because he said, "Brother, I have life without." But hey, let me tell you, young brother, something. My man is here today. And I'm proud to say that my homeboy was my best teacher. He checked me, man. So, Bubba, what you asking me, man, and what we need to tell everybody and what you need to know is tomorrow morning when you look at yourself before you brush your teeth, man, your decisions and your choices is your power.
This shit matter.
Start making better choices and decisions to set better examples.
Hello.
As my man has set for me, and that's why I'm still here amongst the nation of where I came from. If you don't know your history, you're just a mystery.
Can't have a future. You ain't got
So choose to be a chess piece on a God's chessboard, and every man is a God.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right, so that's one. That and you know what? Thank you. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was right. Thank you. Atonement. How have you atoned for your life, man? The life you live,
Well,
man. What are you giving back?
Well,
What
Tony
have you
Stacy
got to
told
say?
me when I was a kid and came into his world, he was a prisoner before I was a prisoner. Change. He had his way that I thought was conniving, but he made me into a better person. And today, as a man, to be a man is to be responsible, man.
Yes, sir.
Come up out of that state.
And accountable as well.
Come up out of that state of denial and be responsible for who you are. If not, you just a non-existent, living, poor excuse of a human being that's claiming something.
Man, my pop used to drill me with that. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
And I tell him my name. He said, "No, that's not who you are. Who are you as an individual?"
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
And boy, he had me thinking deep too, boy. He made me look inside myself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I seen a lot of shit I didn't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I over the years I try to change some things. When you're talking about, giving back, first of all, you got to give back to yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You got to forgive yourself.
Yes.
And start learning how to love yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before you can love somebody else.
Yes, sir.
And help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I did constructive things, went and learned things, went to school, you know what I'm saying, try to educate my mind, you know what I mean? Because I knew it was something better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew it was something better, We're going through a struggle right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the struggle we talking about far as I think gang and shit. I'm talking about the economics.
Living.
When I go to a job and I fill out an application, you know what I'm saying? I might work 2 or 3 days with all these Mexicans and white boys. I'm the only black bricklayer on the job sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And they get rid of me fast.
Yes, sir.
They don't want me to be able to buy a house.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to bounce
you might
around.
Be the best guy on the job.
I got to bounce them right, but they don't want you.
They don't want you there.
They don't want you to expose that. They always want to keep you down low. So you constantly in a struggle, going from job to job, trying to keep a job. You know what I'm saying? Because the system is against us. We just sat back and jobbed around for so long. I ain't gonna disrespect nobody over the air, but other people that came in and got in position and moved up in position. Yeah. So now we ain't even got a black manager to work on the job. You see what I'm saying? That can hire us. Okay, hire him. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you, it's hard out there, man. I'm you know.
So Doug, and we appreciate that, Ed, because that's some solid shit. I had a thought, man, but I got lost in what you were saying. You know, so it wasn't that important because what you said was some solid shit. There's that atonement, and you spoke to that clearly, man. You was lucid, and we appreciate that. The fourth aspect of the phase is who's the real enemy, Doug?
Well, the enemy, as I've came to acknowledge, was myself when I was in denial of what I was visualizing myself to become. No work, no eating, no knowledge, no wisdom.
Right.
No wisdom, no legacy. No justice, no peace. You got to seek that and put all those things together and come to the light. And if you come upon a good day, follow upon that day and lead on to set better examples.
That day is your springboard to another.
Yes, sir.
Use that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. When I get up in the morning, I thank God for Jesus to have abilities to do what I'm expected of doing, but you have to push yourself in terms of relationships. Myself, you, Ed, and Tony. We've been there. When I say we've been there, yeah, we've been incarcerated. We got out. Your mate is your encourager. Your cell partner today is a lady, man, which is the next best thing as your mom.
I can attest to that.
Yes, sir.
I'm still here because of that. You already know.
Yeah.
Your new
You
self.
already know.
Yeah.
In my ward.
Your new self.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, I'm gonna say something, man, and I'm gonna leave it. You know, I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna be brief. A homeboy today told me, or he said to me, he said, "Man, we're gonna. Well, those who are understanding or conscious will die students. You're gonna die as a student. Do you understand what that means?
Yeah. Something that he taught me.
I'm gonna be learning.
A teacher remains to be a student throughout his career.
Thank you, sir. All right. So I'm gone. This is what this is. We in school. Every day we go to school, man.
Yeah.
And if you know you're in school, you're gonna pick up something. You're gonna learn something.
Right.
You know, and as we age, we're getting closer to that point where it's gonna be our time. But every day we aging, we picking up something.
Right.
Yes,
Because
picking up something.
I mean, you know what I mean, along the route, you know what I'm saying, as we were, you know what I mean, out doing our thing, I was always under the impression that, you know what I'm saying, that once Tony Stacy had came home and he was gonna have a solution.
Change again.
You know what I mean? Heal everything that we was out there going. I thought
heal all our ills.
Yeah. I thought he had like a solution. Straight off the dribble. Plugged and like, look, this is what's gonna be done. This is how we finna do that. We didn't already know we finna chop it up.
Wow.
Fall back and just, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Approach gonna be a little bit more front line. And these other little dudes over here, look, man, hey, we ain't gonna worry about that last lick chick shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't over here tripping, we ain't tripping. But when you asking for it, we got it.
On that note, I want to say something before we go, because we mentioned another segment of society.
Right.
As being these people or these purveyors or these people who are trying to usurp or get out in our culture. I'm the last person to be talking about or making excuses about some shit. You feel me?
No.
Or blaming somebody for my get down. You know what I mean? I don't trip on that like that. I see it, but that can never be the reason why you took something from me. It could only be because I didn't do something to keep what I have.
Yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So that being said, man, for those who are listening, who's watching this, man, I ain't pointing my finger at the government. You know, no other segment or racial segment of society about what's ever wrong in my life. I got this. We got this. We've been having this. So don't get it twisted, man. And you know, we black folk, we the Phoenix. We always gonna rise. I ain't worried about it. You know, so just so y'all know, we with the business. Always have been. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was brought up, man. Yeah. Before Hoover. My parents, well, my mother was a Panther. You know, and I remember us, you know, handing out groceries from our house. You know what I'm saying? And she would say, you know, everybody came and this is what we supposed to do. Yeah. Look out for your people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Take care of your people. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Take care of your people. You know what I mean? That's what I've been on, man. And most brothers that know me, yeah, I'm from Hoover. You know, most brothers know when I was acting, you so-and-so couldn't come on my yard.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I ain't know no better.
Yes, sir.
Because that soldier, that warrior,
right.
probably addition to the
right.
get down when the shit hit the fan.
Right.
I was so ignorant. What you say, man? Self, knowledge, understanding that I excluded somebody that's part of the power structure when the shit come down. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
My bad.
Yes, sir.
My bad. You know? But hey, man, this is my growth, man. You know, and y'all witness growth amongst 5 other individuals today, man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's what it is, man. I'm gonna end it that right quick. Send a shout out, Gino. I mean, excuse me, damn. Rest in peace, homie. Send a shout out here, man.
First of all, I want to send a shout out to my family who's still mourning.
Yeah,
I'm praying for y'all. I just hope everything work out. And I just want to send a shout out to my homies, man. You know, it's time to wake up, brothers.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying?
No matter where you from.
No matter where you from. It's time to open your eyes, man, and see that you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. Anytime you hurt another black man, you're hurting yourself.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man in the mirror. Come on in here, Bobcat, right quick, man. Give a shout out, bro. Say what you want to say, man. You ain't got to go nowhere, Duck. Yeah, because y'all both got to share that mic. Go and give it up.
All right, I like to give a shout out to my family, you know, my kids.
Yeah, there you go.
My girl, Vanessa, you know, we get into it, but I still love you. You know, my boy, Lil Dirty Red, 9 Deuce, this is my boy.
Yes, sir.
You know? So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And all my loved ones.
Get a BC.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to give love to all my loved ones. I want to give a shout out to all the urban street soldiers out here in this South Central LA. You know what I'm saying? And I want us to all look at each other more or less like brothers, man, and get past all the
that's Hoover speaking.
Impurities, man. Grow up on our thinking process. I want to pray out to anybody that's out there that's going through something with their family and their health, and to the elderly. We all working on getting this thing together. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Y'all heard it, man, here. And it's live, man. We outside. These are loved ones. This family. You know, these ain't just Hoovers. These are men. You know, and I respect each and every one of them, man. They just gave y'all a bit of themselves, man. And no matter how y'all looked at them back in the past, look at them now, man. Look at what their work is, man. With them coming on board, speaking, do they get down their history and the whole 9? That's part of their work, man. Let's get with it on that. For me, just like the rest of these brothers, man, it's time for us to wake up. Let's get done what we need to get done, man. All right. And I'm gonna leave it on that note, man. Past, present, and future. You have been, you will be, and you are under the groove.
Trade folks, 7-Eleven, the Deuce and the 9. You have been, you will be under the groove.
But we ain't gang banging. This is about education. We trying to educate our youth right now,
nigga. Hey. Said day is the best day. Slip walking across the floor in the best way. From trade to the one way. It's a stump day. LA to the NY. Let this funk play.
Back in them days, it was love, loyalty, respect, and honesty.
That's my nigga Gumby right
Nowadays,
there from the
you know,
deuce.
ex-busters, hooks, and snitches put on pedestals and ventilators.
Say lows on that Hoover shit. HIP, Tony Moon, one of the hardest poets I ever heard connected with this star shit. Hey. Baby Jap and Jap 5, quick to set it off on the mic in the shack live.
When the shit get real and feel to the wheel, and then you will see sitting up in that motherfucker, looking at that light center, that death center.
Then they run into the witness stand, telling on their own homeboys.
Hoover stomp all night like this. Hoover stomp
I know trouble. I know how to start them BS motor.
I'm a New York nigga in the Pacific Sun. I say West Side Hoover if you ask where I'm from. Province California runs, still infusing my lungs. All about my bread, I ain't leaving.
Understand the end game. What's your end game? What's your purpose?
Keep one in the head or I don't need a gun. I'm with Hawk on Hoover Street with a low rider's drum. Hopping down Figueroa with a whole selling cunt.
You have
Grooving
been.
like this, come second to none. Grooving like
will
Scone
be
Young, grooving like Booker
under the
Bone.
groove.
I'm bad to the bone.